Good afternoon. So, is my screen visible to everyone?
Sir,
Okay. So, in process costing, in the last classes, we have uh, the preparation of the process accounts. So, where we have learned, we have learned about some um, how the process accounts are prepared based on the data. And there are two types of processes. So, in the first part, we have learned about if there is no any opening stock, closing stock, and to work in progress, or then wastage is given. So simple practical problem we have tried to solve. Then we have tried about the when there is a there are some opening stock and closing stock, then wastage, sell process of scrap value are given. So then when the sale of scrap is also given. So in that case, how the process accounts are prepared. So but today we have learned about the process losses. So first of all, you should know what do you mean by process loss. So generally process loss are of two types: normal process loss, then abnormal process loss. So normal process loss, it is unavoidable losses. So that means this process loss uh, which have known to everyone. That means in the question, the 10% of 10% of loss, 10% of loss of weight, 10% of scrap. So this type of information when are given in the questions, that means these are called the normal loss. Abnormal loss, it is unknown. So we have to find out the abnormal process losses. So if there is an abnormal process loss, then there must be some value of this abnormal process loss which are to be sold. Okay, so this value of abnormal process loss we have to calculate by using certain formulas. So in process costing, so generally two types of process loss: normal loss and abnormal process loss. So sometimes there are abnormal gain or abnormal effective account also, abnormal effective also. So abnormal gain means, say suppose our loss is our input has, say suppose 100, our loss 10 units, then we have producing how much, 80 units. So in that case, the actual output should be 90 units, but we are getting how much, 80. So in that case, 10 extra 10 unit, it is called abnormal process loss. So suppose our input is say 100, so 20 units is our normal loss. So our actual output should be 80 units, but we are getting 90 units. So in that case, 10 units is our gain. So this is called abnormal gain or abnormal effective. So when such type of abnormal process loss or abnormal gain is ascertained in a question, in a process, so then we should calculate the value of that abnormal gain or abnormal loss. So there are some formulas. So you see, so use the process losses for solving problems. So first of all, the normal loss, or it may be called wastage or scrap, which is known and given in the question. Okay, so this type of losses are given in the question and which is known to the every calculator. Then abnormal loss. Abnormal loss. So this is unknown and not given in the question. It should be calculated. So by calculated by using different formulas. Then abnormal gain also. So unknown gain from the process. Say for example, suppose 100 units were introduced in process 1. 10% is our normal loss. The output from process 1 is 80 and from process 2, 75 units. How much is the abnormal gain or loss in this regard? So in the first process, you see our input is how much, 100, our loss is 10%. Okay, then our output from process 1 is how much, 80. You see, 100 minus 10, we should get how much, 90 units, but we are getting how much, 80 units. That means another 10 units. So another 10 units which is unknown. So this is called abnormal loss. In the second process, you see, for second process, the input should be the output of process 1. So 80 units. So here how much? 10% is loss. So 10% you calculate. So it is how much? 8 units. So our actual output should be 72 units. But we are getting how much? 75 units. That means 3 units our gain. So this is called abnormal gain. So in this way, abnormal loss or abnormal gain are to be calculated. So next, the value. So you see calculation techniques or of abnormal loss or abnormal gain. So abnormal loss in units is equal to how much? Actual loss minus normal loss. Actual loss minus normal loss. Then abnormal gain is equal to normal loss minus actual loss. So you should remember these formulas. For 1 marks, sometimes it may comes abnormal gain units, normal loss minus actual loss. Abnormal loss is equal to actual loss minus normal loss. And in values, so you see the value of abnormal loss, normal cost of normal output divided by normal output into units of abnormal loss. Again, I am repeating, value of abnormal gain or abnormal loss, normal cost of normal output. Normal cost of normal output divided by normal output. Say in process account, the total expenditure is, say, suppose 10,000. That means debit side total. Amount total is suppose 10,000 and unit is, say, suppose 1,000. Okay, this is in debit side. In credit side, first of all, we should write the what? Abnormal loss or normal loss. Say normal loss 100 units. So actual output should be how much? 900. But here the output is 850. Here the output is how much? 850. So in that case, the actual output should be how much? 900. But we are getting how much? 850. That means 50 unit is our abnormal loss. Similarly, amount. Say in debit side total how much? 10,000. Okay. In credit side, normal cost is how much? Normal loss is, say, 100 rupees, and 1 rupees is our sale value. So in that case, amount 100. So 10,000 minus 100. 10,000 minus 100. That means 9,900. So this is called normal cost of normal output. That means debit side total minus credit side. From credit side only we should deduct the normal unit and normal amount. Normal loss of unit and normal loss of amount. Again, I am repeating, from debit side total, we should deduct the credit side normal unit in case of normal output, in case of amount, the normal amount. Okay, into units of abnormal loss. Similarly, value of abnormal gain, the normal cost of normal output divided by normal output into units of abnormal gain. So in this way, the normal value of abnormal loss or abnormal gain are to be calculated. Okay. So this formula, these 4 types of formula is very important. So I am giving these formulas to your WhatsApp group. Kindly note down in your copy and try to remember it. Value of normal loss, abnormal loss is equal to normal cost of normal output divided by normal output into units of abnormal gain or abnormal loss. Then value of abnormal gain is equal to normal cost of normal output divided by normal output into units of abnormal gain. Okay. Now try to implement these formulas in a problem. Say suppose this one. In a factory, the product passes through 2 processes, A and B. So there are 2 processes. A loss of 5% is allowed in process A and 2% in process B. Nothing being realized by disposal of wastage. So what do you mean by that? two types of processes, process A and process B. From process A, 5% is loss and 2% from process B. So this is called what? Normal loss, and nothing being realized by disposal of this wastage. That means there is no amount column. In amount column, nothing is entered in the amount column because there is no any scrap value. During April, 10,000 units of material costing ₹6 per unit are introduced in process A. So 10,000 units of material costing 6 per unit were introduced in process A. So that means it is comes under process A account, debit side, unit introduced, 10,000 into 6. Next, process A, process B, you see, material. So dash, that means unit introduced is given. Labor in debit side, overhead debit side. The output was 9,300 units from process A and 9,200 units were produced by process B. So that means the output are given. Some from process A 9,300, from process B 9,200, which were transferred to warehouse. So transfer to warehouse from process B, not from process A. From process A to process B, then process B to warehouse. 8,000 units of finished product were sold at the rate of 15 per unit. So actually units sold, so selling expenses, then sales, these are not comes under process account. So we have to prepare another account or statement calculating the profit. So selling and distribution, same thing. So selling and distribution are not come on the process account. In process account, only the up to cost of productions are recorded. That means up to administrative expenses are recorded. Selling and distribution expenses are shown in separately. So prepare process account, then a statement of profit or loss of the firm for this, assuming there will be no opening stock. So process account we have to prepare, then a statement of profit. So statement of profit, that means our final output is how much? 9,200. So out of 9,200, 8,000 units are sold at the rate of 15 per unit. So how much will be the profit if there is a selling and distribution expenses 2 per unit of sold? So let's try process. First of all, we should prepare the process account. Process A account. In debit side, you see material introduced. How much? 10,000 unit, and at the rate of how much? At the rate of ₹6 per unit. So it is 60,000. Then labor, how much? 10,000. Then overhead 6,000. So labor, overhead 6,000. In credit side, by loss of weight. So loss of weight, how much? 5% in from process A. So 5% of 10,000 input. That means 5% of input. So 5% of input, how much? 500. So there will be no resale value or scrap value or sale value is given in this. So that's why nothing in the amount column. Okay, so write first the term normal loss by loss of weight. So next you see process B, the output how much? 9,300 units from process A. This is your output. So it is transferred to next process. So next process is what? Process B. So by loss of weight, okay. So here you write blank, and below you write first by process B account. By process B account, 9,300 just unit. So I প্রথমে code লিখিম by normal loss here, মাজত জায়গা রাখিবা, তল লিখিবা by process B account, output is given 3,000 or 9,300. বাকি বলে কোন জানো আমি? Okay. Now close it. So process 1. So first of all, unit column closed. Similarly, unit column closed. So from 10,000, 10,000. So 500 is normal loss. Then process B transfer how much output? 9,300. So 200 is our balancing figure. So 200 it is called abnormal loss. So 200 is called abnormal loss. So here the amount is also required by applying this formula. Value of abnormal loss is equal to normal cost of normal output divided by normal output into units of abnormal loss. So normal cost of normal output first. So how it is calculated? Normal cost of normal, that means debit side total. So debit side total 76,000 minus credit of what? Normal loss. So here nothing. So that means minus 0. Divided by normal output, that means debit side unit. So 10,000 minus normal loss 500. So 9,500 into units of abnormal loss. So units how much? 200. Now calculate it. It will be 1,600. Now balance it. So total 76,000 minus 1,600. So balancing figure will be 74,400. Okay. Now you calculate the cost per unit. As I've already told in the last class, always in process account we should calculate the cost per unit. So 74,400 divided by 9,300. So by process B account in bracket you write 74,000 divided by it will be 74,400 divided by 9,300. 74,400 divided by 9,300. So it will be 8. So in bracket at the rate of rupees 8 per unit. In bracket right at the rate of rupees 8 per unit. So in this way process A account is prepared. So again I am repeating. So material introduced dia ase, labor dia ase, overhead dia ase. Ami total koilo. So by normal loss is given. So normal loss ami likhlo 500. The resale value dia na gotike amount of nahe. Majot jaga rakhi tolo likhiba by process B account. Output dia ase 9,300. Eta close kora. Unit kiman hol 10,000. So 10,000 will balancing figure kiman hol 200. So 200 to kobo ki by abnormal loss. Jeto unit tolo ami amount to pabo libo. So amount to kenai korim applying this formula. Normal cost of normal output divided by normal output. Normal cost of normal output, that means 76,000 minus 0 divided by 10,000 minus unit 500. So 9,000 into 200. So it kiman hol 1,600. Etia tumi balance kora. Balance kori kiman palu 74,400. Etia to divide kora. Divide kori kiman hobo at the rate of rupees 8 per unit. Etia so interesting. এই কোশ্চেন তোমাক শুদ্ধ আছে না ভুল হৈছে তুমি কেনেকৈ কারেক্ট কৰি চেক কৰিব পাৰিবা এটা তুমি চেক কৰিব পাৰিবা আৰম্ভ আমি যেটা পাৰ ইউনিট পালো কিমান 8 পাৰ ইউনিট হয় নহয় এটা তুমি হেই তুমি মাল্টিপ্লাই কৰিছচোন যেটো এবনৰ্মাল লস পালা 200 ইউনিট মাল্টিপ্লাই কৰি চাবা যে এমাউন্টটো একে ওলাব লাগিব যদি ওলাই যায় গম পালা তোমাৰ অংক কারেক্ট কোনো কাটিব নোৱাৰে এটো কস পাৰ ইউনিট ইনটু 200 তুমি কৰি দিয়া 1600 তুমি পাই গল গম পালা যে তোমাৰ অংক কারেক্ট okay process 1 Khatam. Next process B. So here process B material ase, labor ase, overhead ase. Okay, so no pending stock. So first of all transfer. So to process A account 9,300 or 74,400 in bracket you write at the rate of rupees 8 per unit. Next material labor and overhead. Material labor and overhead total koila. Next by loss of weight. Kiman percent dia asile 2%. So 2% of 9,300. So it will be 186. Okay. So majot jaga rakhi tolo likhiba out to 9 by finished goods. Kiman asile 9,200. So 9,200. Eta protomote amount to total kora. Amount to eta total kori dekha palo unit to total kori dekha palo amar credit side besi hol. So credit side besi hol 9386 into debit side asile 9,300. And 86 hoy gol difference. So this is called abnormal gain. Eta tomar debit side ahi jabo. 2 abnormal gain 86. Amount ami close no koro etia. So kiman hokol to 86. Eta tumi value lua. Normal cost of normal output divided by normal output into unit of abnormal gain. So normal cost of normal output. I mean, A total minus debit side or normal or kiba ase niki nai. So this minus 0. So it total hobo kima 91,140 minus 0 divided by unit. It nolaba abnormal to 9,300 minus 186. 9,300 minus 186. 9114 into 86 unit. So it will equal to 860. 88 amount of close kora 92,000. If I level 92,000 or balancing figure night. So at that top per unit 10 rupees. So in bracket you write at the rate of rupees 10 per unit. So in this way, process B and abnormal gain account is prepared. So again I am repeating. So to process A account, so here the cost per unit is how much? 8 per unit. So in bracket at the rate of rupees 8 per unit. Then to material, labor and overhead, we're putting the value in credit side by loss of weight, 2% of 9,300. So it will be 186. Then below you write, after getting below you write by finished goods 9,200. It is given in the question. Now balance the unit column. So unit credit side is total now 9,386. So 9,386 difference balancing figure is how much? 86. So this will be abnormal gain. So we should calculate the value also. Normal cost of normal output, that means debit side total excluding abnormal gain. So debit side total minus credit side total, credit side normal amount. So there will be nothing to minus 0 divided by the unit 9,300 minus 186 normal. So it will be 9114 into 86. So amount will be 860. Now you close the amount column. So 92,000 at the rate of how much? 10 per unit. So you see, check it. So 86 into 10, 860. So in this way, process B account is prepared. Now see, a statement of profit or loss of the firm. So statement of profit or loss, we have to calculate, we have to prepare. So here, from here, we should also calculate the profit. So 800 units of finished product was sold at the rate of 15 per unit. So our cost is how much? 10 per unit. We are selling how much? 8,000 at the rate of 15 per unit, and selling and distribution is 2 per unit. So how profit and loss is prepared? So profit and loss account, you see. So profit and loss account. So in debit side, to cost of finished goods. So cost of finished goods already we have calculated how much? 92,000. So debit side 92,000. Selling and distribution expenses. So it is 16,000. How it will get? So our unit sold is how much? 8,000 unit, 2 per unit sold. Only the unit sold. So selling and distribution expenses are booked only the unit sold. So 8,000 into 2, so it will be 16,000. So it will be debit side. In credit side by sales, so sales is given how much? 8,000 into 15. So it will be 1,20,000. And lastly, by closing stock. So closing stock, how it is calculated? So our output is how much? 9,200. From 9,200, we are selling how much? 8,000. So remaining 1,200. And cost per unit, already we have calculated 10 per unit. So 1,200 into rupees 10. So it will be 12,000. Now find out the gross profit, or find out the profit. So find out the net profit, how much? So 1,32,000 minus this one, so 24,000. Okay, so in this net profit we have calculated. Now you see there are some abnormal and normal, abnormal gain and abnormal loss also. So this should be adjusted. How? So profit as per profit and loss account 24,000. Okay, profit as per profit and loss account how much? 24,000. So abnormal gain is to be added and abnormal loss will be deducted. So add abnormal gain. So abnormal gain how much? 860. So this will be added with the profit. So abnormal gain add and less abnormal loss in process A. So 1,600. So ultimately our net profit is how much? 23,260. So very interesting problem and very important problem. এটা পরীক্ষার কারণে চাবা ভালকে for exam purpose also. So this type of problems come in final exam. So any doubt? So you may ask. What সুধিব লগা আছে ওটা? No messages. Any doubt? Any question regarding this? You may ask. কারো সুধিব লগা নাই নেকি? কারো আছে না সুধিব লগা? অবিনাশ হ্যাঁ অবিনাশ কিবা সুধিব লগা আছে?
স্যার নাই।
বুজি পাইছা?
পাইছো স্যার।
বাস্তব বাস্তব
Yes, sir. পাইছো।
বুজি পাইছা?
Yes, sir.
Okay then. So next problem. A product passes through three processes A, B, and C. The normal loss of each processes is as follows. So now we have to prepare three process account. Process A, process B, and process C. And normal loss is given how much? 3% from process A, process B 5%, and process C 8%. Okay. So loss of process A was sold at 25 paisa per unit. So that means from process A, normal loss is sold at that of 25 paisa per unit. And from process B 50 paisa and process C 1 per unit. 10,000 units were introduced in process A at the rate of 1 per unit. So unit introduced in process A is also there. It is in debit side. The other expenses were process ABC, material, labor, and actual output in unit is given. Okay, material and labor is given. Prepare process account, assuming there were no opening or closing stock. So in this question, first of all, we should prepare the process A account. So here unit introduced is given. So that's why first of all unit introduced. Then material is also given. Then labor. Okay. In credit side, by normal loss. So normal loss 3% of input. Input how much? 10,000. So it will be 300. So here you see sale value is also given. Sale value of normal loss 25 paisa per unit. So that means in amount column also it will come. Then output is given. So মাজত gap ৰাখি তলত লিখিবা by process B. So output is given 9,500. So let's try. So process A account in debit side to introduce or input units 10,000, then at the rate of 1 per unit. So at the rate of 1 per unit, so it will be how much? 10,000. And material labor in debit side by normal loss, how much? 3% of 10,000, so it will be 300. Again at the rate of 25 paisa per unit. So at the rate of 25 paisa per unit, so it will be 75 rupees. So some blank is blank there, then below you write by process B account. So after getting some by process B account, so our output is given how much? 9,500. So write 9,500 here. Now you should close. So first of all, unit column. So you see debit side is higher than the credit side, and balance is how much? 200 units. So 200, it is called abnormal loss. So there must be value. So apply the formula. What is the formula? Normal cost of normal output divided by normal output. So normal cost of normal output means, so debit side total minus credit side normal. So here you see 75 is there. So 17,050 minus 75 divided by normal output, debit side unit total minus credit side normal. So minus 300. So it will be 9,700 into units of abnormal loss. So 200. Now the value is how much? 350. Now balance it. So balancing figure 16,625. 16,625. So per unit 1.75. So in by process B account, bracket you write at the rate of 1.75 per unit. So it is compulsory. At the rate of rupees 1.75 per unit. Okay. Now let's check 1.75 into 200. It will be 350. That means it is correct. Next, you prepare the process B account. So first transfer this amount. Process A at the rate of 1.75, 9,500 and 16,625. So 2 material, 2 labor, okay, 2,688, 8,000. By normal loss, how much? It is 5%. 5% of input. So input 9,500, so 5% is 475. So scrap value is given 50 paisa per unit. So at the rate of rupees 50. At the rate of 50 paisa, so it will be 238. So after getting you write by process C account 9,100. So output is given 9,100. So 9,100. Now we first close the unit column. So here you see debit credit side total is higher than debit side. So that means 9,575. So balancing figure will be in debit side. So it will be abnormal gain. So 75, it is in abnormal gain. Now you find out the value. So normal cost of normal output, that means debit total of this amount 16,000, 2,000 and 8,000. So this not considering that this abnormal gain. So it will not consider only this amount. So this total minus normal loss. So 238. So 27,313 minus 238 divided by normal output. That means unit 9,500 minus 475. It will be 9025 into 75. So it will be 225. Now you close the amount column. 27. The balancing figure will be 27,300. So 27,300. So at the rate of per unit, so cost per unit will be 27,300 divided by 9,100. It will be 3 per unit. So in bracket you write at the rate of rupees 3 per unit. Okay, close it. Now prepare the process C account. So first this amount. So to process B account at the rate of rupees 3 per unit, 9,100 and 27,300. Okay. Now debit side total, debit side. Material and labor. Material and labor, to material 2,500, then to labor 6,500. So debit side, you see debit side. Next in credit side by normal loss. So normal loss 8%. So 8% of input. So 8% of 9,100 at the rate of rupees 1 per unit. At the rate of rupees 1 per unit. So it will be 728 into 1 will be 728. So after gapping, you write by finished stock or finished goods account. So final output is how much? 8,100. So 5 finished goods, 8,100. Now close it. So first of all, unit column. So here you see debit side total unit is higher than the credit side. So 9,100. So balancing figure will be 272. So it will be by abnormal loss. Now you calculate the abnormal value. So normal cost of normal output, that means debit side total minus credit side normal value 728 divided by normal output. So 9,100 minus 728. So it into 272. So the amount will be 1156. Now balance it. So balancing figure will be 34,425. Now per unit 34,425 divided by 8,100. So it will be 4.25. So by finished stock account in bracket you write 4.25 per unit. At the rate of rupees 4.25 per unit. Now let's check. So 4.25 into 272. So it will be 1156. That means your answer is correct. So close it. So in this way, abnormal process account are prepared when there will be process loss, abnormal loss, then abnormal gain. Okay. Sometimes normal loss account and abnormal gain account will also be asked to prepare. So in that case, we have to prepare the abnormal loss, then abnormal gain account, then normal loss account. So it will be in the next class. Simply you see these two sums slightly different in the first practical problem. So there will be no process normal loss value. So that's why no need to deduct. But in the second problem, there will be sale value. So that's why normal cost of normal output. For calculating normal cost of normal output, we should deduct the abnormal loss, the amount of abnormal loss. Okay. Similarly, abnormal gain, we should deduct the amount of abnormal loss. Normal loss after deducting this one. Okay. So let's try another problem. So here you see product Z is obtained after it passes through 3 distinct processes. That means here also we have to prepare 3 process account. Process 1, 2, and 3. You see numbering 1, 2, and 3. That means process 1, process 2, and process 3. So earlier sums it will process A. So that's why we're writing process A, B, and C. But in this problem 1. So we're writing process 1 account, process 2 account, and process 3 account. Direct material. So amount. So process 1 2,600. This. So total is this. Direct wages is given. Production avoid 9,000 total. But you see. So that means there more than allocation. So percentage of normal loss to input. So normal loss is given how much? 5%, 10%. This 5% there. And output is given. So output this value of scrap value. So 245. That means there is a sale value. The amount I go. 1,000 units at the rate of 3 each were introduced in process 1. So in process 1, 1,000 in debit side. There was no stock of material or work in progress at the beginning or at the end. The output of each processes passes direct to next process and final to finished store. Production of white is recovered 100% of direct wages. That means the production of 9,000, so it will be recovered 100% of direct wages. That means here also you see 9,000. That means same amount. Same amount. So in this way, process account will be prepared. So process one account. So first to input 1,000 at the rate of 3 per unit. So it will be 3,000. And to material wages and overhead 2,000. By normal loss. So normal loss how much? 5%. So 5% of 1,000. It will be 50. Sale value is given 2 per unit. So at the rate of rupees 2. So it will be 100. Now balance it. So first of all, unit column. So unit here you see 1,000. Here you see here also 1,000. So by process to account. So process to account norm output how much? 950. So that means there will be no abnormal loss or abnormal gain in this question because both side unit column are same. So balance it. So 9,500. That means at the rate of rupees 10 per unit. So this is process one account. Next process two account. So first this one to process one account at the rate of rupees 10 per unit, 950 and 9,500 in debit side. So in debit side 9,500 and 9,500. So then to material wages and overhead in credit side by normal loss. So by normal loss, so percentage how much? Process to 10%. So 10% of input. So 10% of 950 it will be 95. So here you see scrap value is also given 4. So at the rate of rupees 4. So in normal loss in bracket you write 10% of 950 unit at the rate of rupees 4 per unit. So it will be 380. So after gapping, you write by process 3 account. So output is given process 2. Output is how much? 840. So output will be 840. Now balance. So first unit column. So 950. Here we see there will be process loss account, abnormal loss account, 15 unit. So that means there must be value. So normal cost of normal output divided by normal output. That means total of this 17,480 minus normal output, normal loss. How much? 380. So it will be 17,100 divided by unit 950 minus 95. So it will be 855 into 15. So it will be 300. Now balance it 16,800. So per unit will be how much? 16,800 divided by 840. So it will be 20 rupees per unit. So by process 3 account at the rate of rupees 20 per unit. So 16,800. Next we prepare process 3 account. So transfer it. So to process 2 account at the rate of rupees 20. So 840 and 16,800. Okay. Next material wages and overhead. So this by normal loss. So normal loss how much? 15% and scrap value 5. So by normal loss 15% of 840. It will be 126 into 5 rupees. So it will be 630. So after gapping you write by finished stock account. So output 750 is given. Now first unit column is closed. So here you see credit side is total. Credit side total is higher. It means 876 minus 840. That means 36 is our abnormal gain. Now calculate the value. So normal cost of normal output divided by normal output into units of abnormal gain. So normal cost of normal output, that means total of this amount. So 27,762 minus normal loss amount 630. So it will be 27,132 divided by normal output 840 minus 126. It will be 714 into 36. So it will be 1368. Now we balance it. 29,130 minus 630. It will be 28,500. 28,500 divided by 750. So 38 per unit. So that means finished goods at the rate of this 38 per unit. So in this way, process 1, 2, and 3 we have prepared. So in this question, you see other related account also we have to prepare. That means there are 3 types of accounts we have to prepare. First you see the abnormal loss, then abnormal gain, and lastly the normal loss account. So we have to prepare these three types of accounts. So first, abnormal loss account. So abnormal loss, you see in process 2 account there will be an abnormal loss. In process 1 there will be no process abnormal loss, only normal loss is given. So loss in process 2. So what will be the journal entry? To process 2 account. That means in abnormal loss account, debit side to process 2 account. How much? 15 euro or 300. So you need 15, amount 300. Now you see from process 2 there will be scrap. How much? 400. Okay, of rupees 4. That means our unit is how much? 15. We have to sell this amount. So after selling, we will get what? Cash. If it is cash sale, then we write cash, or if it is credit, then debtors account. So you may write by cash oblique debtors account. At the rate of how much? 4 per unit. So 4 into 15, how much? 60. Now balance it. Now balance is transferred to costing profit and loss account. That means 240 is our profit in this case. So in costing profit and loss account, debit side. So by costing profit and loss account, 240. So it is our loss. Next, abnormal gain. So abnormal gain where? Process 3 account. So what will be the journal entry? Process 3 account debit to abnormal gain. So in credit side by and process 3 account. So 36 and 1368. From process 3, there is a scrap value of 5. So it will be adjusted. So 36. So 2. So you see abnormal gain. So if there is any gain, so it will be adjusted against normal loss. Since we have loss and abnormal gain, that means we have earning a profit. So this profit is adjusted against the loss. So that's why we are writing what? To normal loss account. It is called loss of income. It is called loss of income. So 36 into how much? Scrap value 5. So 36 into 5. So it will be 180. Now balance it. Balance is called costing profit and loss account. And lastly, the normal loss. So in process 1, process 2, process 3, in both the processes account, there will be a normal loss. So normal loss in credit side. So normal loss account debit to process account. Normal loss account debit to process 2 account. Normal loss account debit to process 3 account. That means in normal loss account debit side. So to process 1 account, process 2 account, and process 3 account. So you see 50 and 100. So 50 and 100. Here 95 and 380 and 2080. In process 3, 126 and 360. Again you see, is there any normal loss? Yes, this one. It is again adjusted again abnormal gain. So it will be in credit side by abnormal gain account. Okay. So here the balance is either cash sale or credit sale. So by cash oblique debtors balancing figure. Because this loss, you see, this loss 50, these are selling value. These are will sold 2, 4, and 5. So that's why we are realizing cash or debtors. So there is a loss of 180. So it will be adjusted, and the remaining portion it will be sale. So balancing figure is called cash oblique debtors account in normal loss account. So in this way, the processes account and different accounts are prepared. So thanks to all. So I think the regular practice we will be able to solve these problems. So first of all, you try to solve it at home. If any doubt or any clarification, then you may ask. So this sum, yeah, this one also important. কাৰোবাৰ কিবা সুধিব লগা আছে নেকি সুধা any doubt नेहा राठी हाँ
नो
समझ में आया
डाउट
कि नहीं
हाँ आया सर
आया ना वाह, पल्लवी मिली কিবা ডাউট
नहीं सर
বুজি পাইছা
पाइसु सर
ইৰেনিয়াছ কিটো
Means.
তোমার কি সেকেন্ড ক্লাস है ना
Yes, sir.
বুঝি পাইছা না আজি কিবা
পাইছো স্যার
বুঝি পাইছা
পাইছো
এইটা বহুত সলভ কৰিব ভালকে পলাশ
Yes, sir.
বুজি পাইছা না
Paisa, sir.
আগৰ যিমান কৰিলো হেবোৰ
Sir, paisa lo.
অলপ পাইছা বাৰু তুমি কথা এটা কোৱাচোন বাৰু আমি কি কি শিকিলো আজিলৈকে আৰম্ভণি পৰা
Harmony.
তুমি যি য'ৰ পৰা আৰম্ভ কৰিছা কি কি শিকিলা কোৱাচোন এনে থুলমূলকে কোৱা
Cost sheet. Contact.
Contact costing, yes. और यूनिट कॉस्टिंग की चला ना
Costing, sir.
यूनिट कॉस्टिंग किला अच्छा इधर कोरिया समिति प्रोसेस कॉस्टिंग है ना
Sir.
सो ये वो प्रोसेस कॉस्टिंग यूनिट कॉस्टिंग बैच কি বুলি কয় তোমাৰ জব কস্টিং সার্ভিস কস্টিং এইবোৰ সব একটা ইউনিটত আছে ইউনিট 4 1 2 3 4 ইয়া ইউনিট 4 তে আছে সব তো তাৰ পৰা ইয়াৰ পৰা যিকোনো এটাহে দিব পাৰে বা এক্সামত ধৰিলে তোমাৰ প্ৰ্যাকটিক্যাল দুটা দিলে তাৰ পৰা যিকোনো এটা কৰিব লাগে তেনেকুৱা দিব পাৰে ডিপেন্ডিং আপন দা তোমাৰ এক্সামিনাৰ কিন্তু হলো তুমি ভালকে এইবোৰ চাবা যেনেকৈ প্ৰসেস কস্টিংটো ভাল ইম্পৰ্টেন্ট বস্তু হয় এই গুটেইটাই ইম্পৰ্টেন্ট এতিয়ালৈকে আমি যিমানখিনি কৰিলো আৰু এক্সামত পৰাপক্ষত মই যিখিনি শিকালো তাৰ ভিতৰতে আহিব লাগে এই বেলেগ এমাউন্ট একেই নহয় বেলেগ হলো অলপ বেলেগ স্লাইড ডিফাৰেন্ট হ'ব পাৰে সো তোমালোকে এটা কাম কৰিবা নেটত আগৰ পুৰণা কোৱেশ্চন পেপাৰ পোৱা যায় আগৰ পুৰণা কোৱেশ্চন পেপাৰবোৰ তোমালোকে প্ৰথমতে ডাউনলোড কৰিবা হ'ব ডাউনলোড কৰি তাৰ পৰা তোমাৰ যিখিনি আমি এতিয়ালৈকে শিকিলো উদাহৰণ কষ্ট শীট তাৰ পিছত ইউনিট কস্টিং আৰু কন্ট্ৰাক্ট কস্টিং আৰু প্ৰসেস কস্টিং আজি হ'ব এই চাৰিটা চেপ্টাৰ ইউনিট কস্টিং কষ্ট শীট প্ৰসেস কস্টিং আৰু কন্ট্ৰাক্ট কস্টিং সো এইগিটা যি কোৱেশ্চন তাত আহিছে সেইখিনি তোমালোকে সলভ কৰা কাৰণ এক্সামত তাৰ পৰাই প্ৰায় ৰিপিট দিয়ে, ৰিপিট কৰে। গতিকে তোমালোকৰ কাম সেইটো এটা হ'ব যে চবেই তোমাৰ কুৱেশ্যন পেপাৰ ডাউনলোড কৰিবা, ডাউনলোড কৰি তাৰপৰা সেই চেপ্টাৰ যিখিনি এতিয়ালৈকে আমি কৰিলোঁ সেই চেপ্টাৰখিনি যিখিনি প্ৰেক্টিকেল আছে সেই প্ৰেক্টিকেলখিনি তোমাৰ ছল্ভ কৰা। আৰু কিছুমান থিয়ৰিও আহিব পাৰে, থিয়ৰিখিনি তোমালোকে ৰেডি কৰা। যদি কিবা থিয়ৰি বনাব পৰা নাই তেতিয়াহ'লে মোক মেছেজ কৰিবা, হ'ব? মেছেজ কৰিবা বা টিচ মিটতে তোমালোকে তাত আপলোড কৰিব পাৰা, দিব পাৰা, লিখিব পাৰা, কমেণ্ট দিব পাৰা, এইকেইটা কুৱেশ্যন পোৱা নাই তাতে মোক আপলোড কৰি দিবা। হ'ব, এইখিনি আজি তোমালোকে ঘৰত ভালকে কৰা। কিবা যদি ডাউট হয় নেক্সট ক্লাছত সুধিবা হা। আমি আৰু এটা ক্লাছ ল'ম আৰু প্ৰচেছ কষ্টিঙৰ চিম্পল চাম, আৰু বাকী আছে কিছুমান হেৰি তোমাৰ ৱৰ্ক ইন প্ৰগ্ৰেছ বা এনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ এইবোৰ বস্তু আমি পিছত কৰিম। আগত যিখিনি যে মোৰ পৰীক্ষাত আহে চিম্পল সেইখিনি আগত কৰাই লওঁ, হ'ব না? তে আজিলৈ এৰিলোঁ হা।
হ'ব ছাৰ। छोटी गरम गरम रोटी। गौरव जी, हेलो गौरव जी।